the heart of the American Midwest, where cornfields stretch endlessly to the horizon and winters bite with unforgiving cold. I, just an ordinary man with an old tractor, once believed my life would forever revolve around planting and harvesting. But then you came along, as gentle as a summer breeze, sweeping away the dust and monotony of my days. You were unlike anyone I'd ever met. Your amber eyes radiated warmth, your smile felt like the first sun of spring, and those soft hands, how they lovingly ran along the controls of my old tractor, like they held some deeper meaning. You told me machines aren't just steel and oil. They hold the warmth of memory, of the days we work hard and love even harder. We rode together across those endless fields on that moss-green John Deere. I still remember how it felt when you sat behind me, arms wrapped around my waist, your head resting on my shoulder, whispering. I never thought I'd fall for a man of the land, but I did. And me, a clumsy, quiet guy, just gripped the steering wheel tighter, afraid that if I lost control, I might lose you too. But time, like those unexpected summer storms, doesn't wait. You said the city was calling your name, dreams you hadn't yet chased. You said you needed to fly while I was just a tractor bound to the earth. The day you left, I tried to be strong. I only said, go, don't look back, I'll be fine. But you didn't know that whole winter, I never once started the engine. The tractor sat idle in the shed, like my heart cold, still. The years passed. I kept on living. I plowed the fields, fixed the engine when it stalled. But darling, I'm still that same sturdy tractor. Just no longer strong enough to carry the memories of you. They've grown too heavy, too beautiful, too vivid. And each time they surface, my chest tightens like the sky before a storm. I've weathered each season without you. Every time the engine rumbles to life, I imagine your laugh behind me. I remember your voice, how you'd pat my shoulder and tell me to stop for the sunset. You know what? I haven't watched a sunset since. They're just not the same without you beside me. On spring nights before the fog lifts, I take the tractor out just to chase the trace of you in the morning air. On rainy days, I sit in the shed, watching raindrops trail down the windshield, imagining they're the tears I never let fall when you walked away. If one day you ever tire of city streets and flashing lights, I'm still here. Still that same tractor, still turning with each season, always keeping a space behind me, just in case. Even knowing you may never come back. But I can't hate you. I can't blame you. I get it. Everyone has their path. It's just the memories of you, I can't carry them anymore. They've become mountains, oceans far too much for a simple sturdy tractor like me. Still, I love you. Every time my hand grips the wheel, every time the engine hums, I feel that ache again. Not out of regret, but love, deep, abiding love. For you, the girl who turned a Midwestern man's harvest season into a love song. I once dreamed you came back, stepped out from the roadside brush with a bundle of wildflowers in hand, your eyes shining like they used to. You smiled and asked, "Do you still remember me?" And I, without hesitation, wrapped you in my arms like I never let go. But then the dream faded with the morning sun, and it was just me and the rumbling engine dragging me back to reality. I wrote you letters I never sent, whispered apologies into the wind. I know I wasn't perfect. I didn't have a big house, fancy vacations, or candlelit dinners in city cafes. What I had were sunrises that smelled of soil, sunsets that bathed the fields in gold, and a heart that never stopped loving you. Do you remember that last day in the fields together? You wore that white dress, fluttering in the breeze, your hand gripping mine. You said if life was a field, you wanted to be the seed buried deep in the soil I tilled. You wanted to grow from the love we built. But then you let go, as gently as you arrived, leaving me with a silence that stretched longer than any horizon. I still wonder if I had said stay instead of I'll be fine, would things be different? If I knew how to show love better, would you have stayed? But time doesn't turn back. All I have now are memories. And memories, they don't shift gears or plow in reverse like an old tractor. Now I sit here in the corner of the same old shed where we once shared bread and milk for dinner. The tractor beside me. I've changed the oil, replaced the filter, tightened the steering, as if fixing it could bring back a part of you. Every morning, as the sun peeks over the hills, I fire it up and drive through the rows, sowing hope in the dirt that maybe, someday, you'll return. If you ever ask if I still love you, I wouldn't hesitate. I do. Even if the years blur your face in my mind, even if your voice fades beneath the whispering winds of these fields, that love lives on in my heart like a seed waiting for spring. Have you lived your dream yet? Found the sky you long to fly in? I hope you have. Because real love doesn't hold someone back, it hopes they soar, even if it means letting them go. And if one day, by some twist of fate, you pass through this land again, you might see a gray-haired man steering an old tractor through the cornfields. He's still here, still loving, still waiting not for you to return, but for the memories to grow lighter so he can keep on living. Because he's still the same sturdy tractor, just no longer strong enough to carry the weight of memories of you.